What is up, Bucket Crew? One of those rare sightings. You got a 2-for-1 deal today with the movie reviews and buckets and merchandise. This movie I did go actually see, unlike the last one I spoke about, which was Supergirl. But this one is projected again not to do as well as they're anticipating. So it did open up yesterday on Thursday, like I said, most movies do. Opening Thursday, it did $4 million. That's not good once you hear how much they put into this movie, the budget was for this movie. For the weekend, they're projecting U.S. that it's going to do about $40 or $60 million U.S. And then worldwide with U.S. Included in that is going to be about $130 million is what they're projected to do this weekend, which is not good at all. It's almost half of what the budget is. So the budget of this movie is $250 million. And I'm talking about another live action movie, Moana. Loved it. Got a lot of merchandise out of it. The first one I'm going to talk about, my favorite character is Hey the chicken. Hilarious. I think, comic relief in there. He's really funny and whatnot. I love it a lot. I did not actually pick up these stuffed animals until after the movie because I thought they were just there for display and not for sale until I went and asked. And they're like, oh yeah, we're selling them. So I also got Pua, the pig. He's not in there as much. He's in there in the beginning of the movie and then the end of the movie. I've been listening and talking to some of the reviews. Somebody was like, oh, hey, the movie could have been better if they actually had a live chicken and a live pig. Are you crazy? How would that worked out? Especially the stuff that, The Rock does with the chicken and stuff throughout the movie. Also got a cup with the movie. It says Moana on there. It has that little bit of the bluish green, purplish, dark blue on there, like kind of like the ocean and whatnot. It does light up, a couple of different functions. So you got this strobe light, and then the one that doesn't blink, so you're not giving each other seizures with this cup. And then it does turn off. Like I said, I really like the movie a lot. A lot of, like I said, mixed reviews. They're like, oh, it's too soon for a live action movie. This movie only came out. I think the first one was like 2016, and then a handful of years later, the next one came out. So like I said, a lot of mixed reviews about this movie. The cup did come with a necklace as well, the one that Moana wears. This does open up. Nothing in it. It would have been cool, if the rock that she has would have been in there. Would have made it a little bit more cooler than that. And then, obviously, I got the bucket. Awesome bucket. A lot of detail. This does light up as well. It's a great, bucket in there. Like I said, I like the movie a lot. Like I said, a lot of mixed reviews. Somebody even was like, why would you recast The Rock for that role? I cannot see anybody else playing that role besides The Rock. So, we'll see how it goes. I know today's Friday. We're going to have a couple more days to see, what the opening, budget happens. Like I said, they're doing half right now. So we'll see what happens. I hope the movie does do a lot better than it is projecting.